the water rower, which is a new feature over here.
Come on up to here. There you go. Yeah, exactly. You get the whole of that.
And when you have your palms on this, it'll read your heart rate.
It's so funny. I just used one
I
of
don't know
these.
about that today.
I used one of these about 2 months ago, and we did a stress test. Have you ever done a stress test? Oh, if they ever ask you, don't do it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
hook you up to all these wires.
Oh,
on
I've
their
had
cells.
that, yeah.
They inject you with all this fluid.
Oh, yeah.
And then they stick you on one of these things, and they make you run.
You've had that.
I
Yeah, they
died.
make you run until your heart rate gets up to a certain level.
I died.
But they gave me Carvedilol, which is the one that brings your heart rate down. So I had to run like harder than anything to get my heart rate back up. It
Almost
looked like
killed
an
yourself.
elephant was falling off the back. I mean, my feet were slapping, and she did everything she could not to laugh at me.
I know how miserable it is when you're doing cardio and you're busting your butt, and you have an
But when you're
audience like
310 pounds and you look like an elephant and your feet are slapping, I just got out of the hospital. I looked like a giant whale that was out.
Backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam, how do you get that pretty picture up here?
Yeah, you can't do anything on these until you start moving.
Oh, then just do your picture because I don't want to hurt
So
her.
you can get 10. This is the same measurables as that one. So,
You've done these before, people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like them.
Yeah, they're really kind of smooth.
so it's
It doesn't
kind of
look
the
like
same
work
thing.
at all, actually.
No, and if you do it the way I do, it's even less work.
Well,
That is, I get somebody
he
else to.
hijacks other people's cardio equipment.
Yeah, some people are intimidated by me, so a lot of times while they're doing the cardio, I tell them, I say, I want to use yours, so go over there, and then I come in with 10
minute.
miles already done.
Oh, there you go.
And then Pam gets here, and I'm like, Pam, look what I've done. Nobody.
That's funny.
God's food, God's way, real food. See, this is the part I was concerned with, about. She's,
closer?
every day I have to massage her, even when she wakes up, because she's
You get a little
sitting.
more strength by bringing it in, didn't you? And then go back down. And that's really, no kidding, go ahead down, relax. That's really all there is to it. Now, what we believe in here is that, I work with a lot of orthopedic surgeons, and that is balance in the body. And that which you push, you must be able to pull. It kind of like the body was designed amazingly, so that the same muscles that push, you have to use the opposing muscles to pull. And it keeps all the alignments and the joints in alignment. So let's just do a pulling exercise real fast. Now, I'm going to pull this thing down. I just want you to grab the handles.
The fitness industry has destroyed the fitness.
Just relax. Now, whatever you do,
Scam
don't lean
artists
back.
scamming.
Because
Such
that's-
snake oil
Just pull the
salesman.
handles down. And you're done. It's like doing a chin-up with no weight.
Go ahead.
Dude, you're going to feel something different when you get started.
Yeah.
3,
And having no practical experience.
4,
And then all the supplement scam.
5. I'm going to do 5 more. We like the magic number 10. 6.
90% of my
7.
Good.
So, yeah, we have that,
Yeah,
You
sure.
Say, oh, okay, I get this now.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they're off and running.
Yeah,
No,
good.
their joints won't do that.
Hold on real tight to the handles.
Well, this is what
Press
we're looking
your
for,
back.
the guidance
Put your
to
butt
see
back.
in
Put your
the.
legs.
Well,
Straighten out your legs. Straighten out your legs. More. Good girl. Now, I want you to do the same thing while you sit up straighter. Sit up straight. Sit up. Stop right there. Now pull it up and don't. Just pull it back. And don't lean back. Any past me. That a girl. One more time like that. And this time I want you to pinch your shoulder blades together when you come back. Pinch your shoulder blades. Yes. We call that chest up, shoulders back. Give me one more of those. Nice. And relax. I want you to spend a couple minutes with her and tell her what happened with you with your neck.
I've had I have chronic pain in my leg because I have something in my liver or whatever. But I haven't been able to play tennis for years, and he said he could work on it, and I really think it's gotten better.
Oh, good.
And I've been I've had everything for 20, 30 years. And I really think what you're doing is making a difference.
Wonderful.
I didn't play tennis, but it still feels
Better range of motion.
better
Wonderful.
range of motion.
How many times have we
Well,
worked
what are
together?
you
3
doing actually for her?
times? Deep tissue release. It's a form of probably everything you've known of, which is.
Show me. Little bit, just a little
Well,
bit.
I had routing.
Put your elbows up there. There you go. So what I'll do is pretty much what you're doing with shiatsu, but I'm just going to go in between the fibers.
Oh, deeper.
Yeah, I'm going to go much deeper than you go. And I'm going to open her up and wait. And what I'm looking for is scar tissue, adhesions, mostly scar tissues, and sometimes where the muscles seize together. You've ever had that before?
Yes.
You've probably felt that. And once we go in, we just try to coax the muscle into letting go.
How do you feel right now?
This isn't so bad, but I'm telling you, it's very painful.
Yeah,
It can
will
get very painful.
Yeah. I heard you groan a little bit, but was that relief or?
Oh, it was not, you didn't hear me groan now, but believe me, I will. It's extremely painful.
Yeah.
But she's gotten a lot of relief, and she's gotten a lot of.
Now that's painful.
That's painful, lover. So when we get there, we try to breathe through. Remember how to breathe through, love? In through the nose, out to the mouth. And every time you release your air, release and let me in.
When you say I am opening it up, exactly what do you mean?
Pretty much opening up her fibers to let my thumbs go through, like the scar tissue. As a matter of fact, you're pretty good. Come here. I know you know your stuff.
Well, that's
I mean,
very
worse.
similar to what I do, only
Very similar, just
deeper.
yeah, it's deeper, and I use a lot of other techniques that I've learned from people in the Middle East, and I've studied with so many people. They have so many different names. You've heard of active release technique, art,
Yeah.
active release, and
Works.
it does. They all work personally. If you ask me, everything.
Well,
Shiatsu,
what
they all work.
happens? Is the scar tissue, you're breaking up with the scar tissue, or?
Sometimes the scar tissue, sometimes the muscles adhere. They adhere to each other. They just
Can you tell me how you injured yourself?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I had a pain there. Gee, it started way back almost like 1980. I had a lot of pain there, and I couldn't serve in tennis. My shoulder just froze up. It was a lot of stress and stuff, and it just never got better. It got worse.
Yeah.
Chiropractor now, though, since 1993, he can relieve me.
But
Not
it's
from
temporary.
that pain, just all the other stuff
Yeah.
I have. But he never did, now that's sore. Oh.
You know, I've had that. It's like one of those injuries that never heals.
yeah, that's exactly why.